Have you ever noticed this? The moment you feel behind in life, everything suddenly feels urgent. Decisions feel rushed. Silence feels uncomfortable. Rest feels irresponsible. And without realizing it, that urgency starts to feel like anxiety. Most people think anxiety comes from fear. But what if a lot of anxiety actually comes from feeling like you're running out of time, even when no one is actually chasing you? When you feel behind, urgency shows up everywhere. It looks like rushing decisions you don't really need to rush, or feeling the pressure to figure it all out right now, or struggling to be at peace without feeling guilty. And the strange part is nothing externally has changed. Your schedule didn't suddenly implode. Your life didn't actually speed up, but internally, it feels like you're late to something important. Here's what's actually happening. Feeling behind creates what I call a false emergency. Your mind starts treating life like a countdown. Think about the new year and how we count down to the new year. That's how your life starts to feel, as if delay equals danger. In the Bible, urgency shows up not when God is rushing people, but when people believe timing in their lives has slipped out of their control. Sarah, she rushes the promise that was given, and that brought about Ishmael. Saul, he rushed the sacrifice, and he loses his footing as the king. The Israelites panic when Moses delays, and then anxiety turns into actions they regretted. Not because they were evil people, but because urgency hijacked their discernment. Feeling behind turns patience into panic, and then panic feels like anxiety. Once you see that, the anxiety becomes understandable, not mysterious. That's why when you tell yourself stuff like calm down, stop overthinking, just relax, and it doesn't feel like enough, you want to do those things, but you can't seem to figure it out, can't seem to relax enough, because the anxiety isn't the core issue. Sometimes it's not the cause, it's the symptom. It's being fueled by a deeper belief that time is slipping away. And until that belief is questioned, urgency keeps producing anxiety. If this sense of urgency and the guilt over lost time has been driving your anxiety, there's a free 7-day reset link below. It's designed to help you slow down the internal clock without losing momentum. And here's the shift that helps. Instead of asking, why am I so anxious? Ask, what am I afraid will happen if I don't hurry? Because anxiety often isn't about danger. It's about the imagined consequences that are tied to issues of time. And once those fears are named, urgency loses its grip in your life. Not everything that feels urgent is important. And not everything important needs to happen right now. When you release false urgency, clarity returns. And progress stops feeling frantic and starts feeling grounded again. If this resonated, subscribe to the King of Me movement. New daily rise reflections happen every single day. And if you want to go deeper, get the free Move Past the Past reset. That's linked to this video. Remember, this throne only points to one thing: your royalty. Live royal, fam. Love y'all.